Hello everyone, it's Matt here, and today we're going to have a look at something which in design is as old as I am, and in parts is probably just as old. And this is something from the very start of the Lego Trains 9-volt line, and it's actually this locomotive, which is actually from the first 9-volt freight set, which I believe is called the Load and Haul Freight Railroad. Or freight railway if you're in Europe, and this arrived as a selection of parts that were sort of a good portion of the loco in terms of volume, and that was the front unit section here of the loco, the front underframe section here, the plate with cutout which you see here, which actually forms is actually that much of the loco for the actual chassis. Is there. We also had some of these grill bricks, some of the plates for the underframe were there, some of these black plates to build up the cab section were there. The cab front was there, as well as the two cab doors, the cab roof, and I believe some of this, and I think this door here as well. But the rest of it I've actually built up from my collection, from rummaging around the storage unit under my bed. And as I've been sorting through some of the parts, I've been able to supplement them with parts I've got in my collection. So, how complete is it? I'd roughly say 90% is complete. But there are some things that need to be changed in it in order to make it complete. So if I open the doors, for example, and tilt this forward, you can actually see that the engine detail itself is actually there, and that is all complete from bricks I've actually used in my collection. None of those are actually there at all. And for parts corrections on this side of the loco, there's not actually that many. There's just this 4x10 plate in yellow, which should be white, and this 1x2x3 door, which has actually been red. And we're also missing the sticker that goes on the front of the cab here, so that you've got the nice smooth transition from this single plate to this brick height width band, or high band, which actually has the train logo on the door. As I rotate this round to the rear of the loco, you will actually see that the cab itself is also has a few things wrong with it. The most notable being the two missing cab doors here, windows I should say, with the inserts, and these are currently being stood in by these 1x2x3 panels in clear, or trans clear rather, and these are actually the reinforced model. We're also missing the cab light section for the rear driving, which should be here, and we're also missing the 1x2 grill bricks in red, and they're in dark stone grey here, just as a temporary measure. As we rotate the loco around again, we can see more parts which need correction. This handlebar here to enter the cab should be in red, and it's again in this dark stone grey. We're missing the decal on this cab front, which obviously should be the transition piece from this brick high to this plate high white band. This is, you've seen from the other side, this 4x10 plate should be in white. This 1x8 brick should be in white. These two cab doors should be in red. And if I tilt the loco forward, you probably spotted this. This 2x2x3 inverted slate brick should also be in red. But aside from those minor things, the loco is actually is complete. But the cab also needs some work, so it's not going to be easy because I didn't make this removable. So if I take the roof off, which also takes off the rear of the cab, I'll just remove the side doors here. put those there. If I move this back, you can and tilt it towards you. You can also see that the cab detail is there, but like a few of the parts, it could do some correction. So this seat here should actually be in white, and it's actually in this yellow, and this tile here should actually be the telemetry pattern as seen on the airport shuttle monorail set, and a few of the space sets, and a few of the sets from that era. And it's actually this, I think it was introduced in the early 2000s, this speed control tile or countdown clock, which is incorrect and obviously needs replacing. But aside from that, the loco is actually complete. So who knows, I might actually look to completing the rest of the loco at a future point. So that I've got a bit more of Lego train history for my collection. And so this will actually go with the monorail set I've actually got previously. But I think it's a really nice loco for its size, and that's entirely because of the 9-volt system, because with the power function system you've got to have the battery and receiver, which obviously take up a lot of space. And if I have one, yes I do, and here's one I fetched earlier. This is the current AAA battery compartment, and the rechargeable power function one is exactly the same. And as you can see, if I tilt the loco forward, this is actually bigger than the current loco bonnet itself. So as you can see, Lego wouldn't actually be able to design this loco now, because this battery compartment is actually far too big. So yeah, it's a lovely little loco, perfect for its role, and I'll be looking to complete it. I think some parts are actually arriving in the, as I've mentioned previously, I think some parts are arriving in the next brickling order. But I think overall, I think it should be pretty much complete with the next order. But I imagine by the end of February, I'll have been able to make another couple of orders and got a few more parts which I maybe didn't put in that order. So I'm Matt, and I'll see you in the next video.